Morning everyone, it's Dot, and today's going to be a bit of a busy day. We're going to be shutting down my kitchen because we're going to be painting in here. So it's a perfect time for a crock pot recipe. And what we're making today is a traditional Southern style collard green. And so obviously we're going to have collard greens. You want to make sure these are all chopped up nice and small. You can just tear them apart or chop them. But the key here to make this really a Southern style collard green dish is this guy. It's a ham hock, and that is just perfect flavoring. But the first thing we're going to do is head to the stove because I want to be browning some nice thick bacon. I have it over a medium heat. Yes, I have a lot of bacon in here. Normally I wouldn't crowd it as much, but I am on a little bit of a schedule, and it's okay because it's going to all go into a crock pot. The key here, all I'm doing is I want to lightly brown it. I don't want it crispy. It's got to stay chewy because it is going to be in a crock pot for about 6-7 hours. All right, I went ahead and I chopped up my bacon into small pieces, but as you can see, it's really rubbery and it's just lightly browned. So, yay, that's all set. Now what I'm gonna do, don't freak out. I'm gonna add some more flavoring to this. So it's one thing to have the bacon, but the fat you rendered from the bacon when you cooked it, which is why you don't wanna over brown your bacon, that fat is actually gonna go into the crock pot. So I have my skillet here, which is very hot. I need a better grip on this, so hopefully you can see me tipping it. But this fat is going in here. The reason why you do that is your collard greens need that, because collard greens aren't necessarily, a lot of people find them to be a little bit bitter, on the bitter side. It's gonna add wonderful flavor. Add your onion. Next up is gonna be your collard greens. I'm gonna get my ham hock in there. I'm gonna just bury it in the collard greens, sort of smack dab in the middle. I'm going to add my salt first, actually. And then I'm going to add a little bit of kick to it with some red pepper. Yeah, I like seasoning it before the end part, but that's just me. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding some water. You can certainly use chicken broth if you like, but I sort of like the greens going ahead and making their own broth. So I'm going to add 2 more cups of this, and then we're going to put this on low for 6 hours. All right, it's been 6.5 hours, and it's been a very long 6.5 hours as I've been busy getting my kitchen all prepped. But the smell has been driving me crazy all day, so I'm really excited about taking a look. It smells even better without the lid on. It looks great. This is exactly what I was looking for. The collards are nice and soft, which is what I wanted. And oh, by the way, you can also do the exact same thing using kale if you prefer. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna get my ham hock. I'm going to take it out. It's very hot, so if you do this, you want to be careful with it. Now, this is optional. You don't have to do this. But what I'm going to do is, you can see the bone there. I'm going to take off the skin, and then I'm going to start shredding it. All right, I've shredded the meat from the ham hock. I'm going to go ahead and just grab it with my hand and just put it in here. All right, let's go ahead and give it a taste. Has a nice smoky flavor from the ham hock. The bacon taste does not overwhelm it. And about a few seconds after you start chewing, that's when the red pepper flakes that I added in, they start kicking in, but it doesn't overwhelm. It doesn't dominate, but it has a nice little spice to it. This is absolutely what I wanted in my collard greens, so I'm very happy about this. This is gonna go perfect with, we're cooking ribs tonight, so this is gonna be perfect with that. I hope you definitely give this a try. It's a great way to add greens to your diet if you're not big on greens, and they taste delicious. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit like, subscribe, definitely share with your friends, and until next time, I'll see ya.